Bocato, shit talker black. The other day they wanted to play with me with all the sixes, or and after I said something about it, now they want to change it. Like my page is like zoom, zoom, zoom. Now all of a sudden, I have all these damn views. I never had them before. Never. I've been on YouTube, I think, since 2007. Not this page. Even my other two pages never had that many views in one day because they know I am about to tell on them. And they know I've been telling, but now I'm telling something new because these things are new to me. Now, as Dr. Vine was reading the book, all I could see was bitch, been bitch, been bitch. And the few of those who said that they also have been reincarnated and by the prophet, So in the movie, it is called Hardwired. In the movie, see, he is a melanated man. You see how they have him, and that green, that must have been the kind of stuff also that helped them get to the earth so that they did not burn up. But I know it was green, some kind of green slime that's in the movie that's on them. Now, I know what the green slime is too, but I'm just not telling you right now. So, this is the guy, he kept coming to Cuba Gooding Jr. Now, this is something Amy can tell you about because they also come to Amy. She can tell you more about this than I can. And maybe others too. They get things like this. Now, when I went to Richmond, and it's funny, it is called Richmond, but it is in California too, which by the way, does have 5 Gun Towers. I will never let you forget that. And I will never let myself forget it. Okay. I went to Richmond. I had a cricket phone. They told me, oh, you pay $5 more, it'll work, It did not. So I had to buy a phone while I was there and get a 510 number. Funny, 510 too. I was talking about sixes. I'm not giving up on that one. So I needed to learn how to use the camera because this is my first camera, and I bought the camera. It cost so much, but I bought it because I thought it also had a video, but it only took pictures. So I should have asked more questions before I gave up the money, right? So I was learning how to use the camera, how to take pictures, because I used to be really bad at taking pictures. So since I am homeless up there, Amy is helping me to get into a shelter. I almost got in there. But the girl name was Tracy. And she was, wow. She was herself at the time. She was so sweet and so charitable and so caring. But her name was Tracy. And it told Amy that they had traced me already and knew. And that they would change her mind. And she would hate me tomorrow. And it's like I spoke a prophecy or something because she did. All of a sudden, she did not want to see me. And when she did see me, she snapped. And I said, well, okay, fuck you too, shit. So, outside of that place where you go to sign up for the shelter, because that is the shelter there, they fed people too. So I began to ask, they are homeless just like me. So I began to ask them if I could take pictures of them, and they said yes. So I took different type of pictures of the homeless, even people who were in wheelchairs. And at the time, I was not even on a cane, let alone a walker. I mean, my back would hurt, but I could walk through it. I had been walking through it for years, ever since they stung on me in my neck and twice in my back. I had been walking through the pain. Now, that pain was the first burn. And that is what they can use now to keep hitting me and hitting me and hitting me, okay? So, now I'm with someone Amy introduced me to. I am with her, and we went somewhere. On the way back, you seem to always have to walk through homeless people. Like, Richmond, California is like zombie land to me, and to other people too that come to visit. So I stopped to take pictures, of some more homeless people, just to have a homeless album. And on the way home, you can see the girl I was with. You can see her house from where we are walking. Right, it's straight ahead. And this guy, he comes walking toward us, and he has on like a trench coat. And I asked him if I can take his picture, because he is homeless, and I asked, if he's homeless, and I'm doing this thing for homeless, and explain everything to him. And once he told me he was homeless, I asked if I can get his picture. He said yes. Okay, so he goes and he stands up against the wall of a building, right? And say, get ready to focus the camera. I say, what is your name? And as he slides down, because he's going to slide down and give me one of those, keys. I can just call it a prison picture. You know how they slide down in prison and pose? Like that, And they are bent like that. As he slid down to get in position for the picture, he said his name was Robert. And I said in my mind, Robert. And as I took the picture, I said, either you have been robbed or you are a robber. And so, we speak just for a couple of more minutes. I say thank you. He goes on his way. And we go to the girl's house who, I am with that day. And I take my phone, it has a cord and everything, I'm just learning how to do all this stuff, right? And I stick it to my machine. And it would not go, nothing would come out of the camera. So I'm just thinking, okay, this is just me. I don't know how to do this or whatever, right? So, and take more pictures, just pictures. Like the pictures that Amy, just take more pictures or whatever. And my camera says it's full, and I had to empty it out. So I take my camera again and see if I can make it work. I'm going to go to Google and see if Google can help me make the camera work. I read the paper and everything, but I cannot make my phone hook up to my machine. But that day, I just take my, stick the cord in the phone and stick it into my machine. And all of a sudden, pop. It is there. I didn't have to go to Google or anything. Did the same thing I did the other day, right? So when the pictures pop up, I am looking at all the pictures, but there's one picture missing. It is just straight black. It is just a black square. Even the building is missing. The man Robert, he was gone. It was only black. Even the building was missing. So I say, okay, so this nigga was on the wire. See, I already know some stuff. And I get to Amy and she's like, big ass pieces to the puzzle. So now I know even more shit. I know how you can put us on the wire. I know how you can fuck us up. I know how you can do this shit too. And I knew the man that came to me, his name was Robert. The picture had been robbed out of my phone. He was not real. So, since the house was not too far from where I was staying, I walked to the house. I went and touched that sucker. And I know just because it is tangible does not mean that it is real. But I took it to myself. This is real, but he was not. And my mind said, when I saw the picture of Blake, my mind also said, The Truman Show. Because there were people, there were actors in The Truman Show. And the man who played Truman, he always, all his life, thought these people were real, and they were not. They were only simulated, similar to the people next door. Like he would walk out his house, and there would be the black people, and they would say hi to him every morning, the same thing. He just thinks he lives in a nice, comfortable town. He did not even know he was the star of the show. And when I first saw that movie, I said, How can you be on TV and no one, and you don't even know yourself? Everyone else knows but you. But after I learned targeted individual, I went to see the movie again, and I saw why. Because there were people that who would only let him watch certain channels on the TV. That's why they were set in place to do that shit. So now, this guy is on the wire, right? And this is the way I look at bitch, been bitch, been bitch. But except this guy, see, he is also like a homeless man, right? And he was in the hospital too. And then he keeps coming to Gooding Jr., to like get Gooding Jr. in fucking trouble, Because Gooding Jr., that's the word trust. He trusts this nigga not knowing the nigga is on the wire. Gooding Jr.'s probably was in the military too. He didn't even know about this because Gooding Jr., he is the target. He is a melanated man, and he is the target. Now, although bitch does not have hair on his head, they made sure this nigga had some damn wool, didn't they? I mean, you should see it. I cannot make it bigger, you see? They made sure he had wool on his head. And see how he is heavily melanated? Because these are the ones whose melanin they practice on, Spend so much money. Not me, not the gold ones, not the rebel ones, not the piss color ones, no. I'm not piss color though. But not us. Now, see, they always need our energy, a redhead woman. These people are supposed to be helping him. He is so, like, in a dream world or he is asleep. The crows have put him to sleep. He cannot see. Now they're fucking and making my ass itch. And he cannot see. And they come and say, oh, we can help you. But actually, they need his energy. It is not portrayed in the movie that, oh, we need his energy. No. But that is the real deal. They are talking to themselves in their movies. Rush Limbaugh said that. They are not like the Masons. They talk through their movies, commercials, and the reason someone heard that and called and tell me that, because they knew I would listen to Rush Limbaugh. So they called to tell me. And the reason they called to tell me is because they would tell him about certain things that go on in the movie. I said, somehow they are talking to each other, telling each other what they are doing, what they have done, what they have been making, and I just did not have that word targeted individual. It's just a lot to me that targeted individual was the key to open up so many of my brain cells. And then there was Divine. He was in the lineup of all the targeted individuals speaking about they are targeted on YouTube. He was in that line. And I said, what are you doing here in this line, Dr. Vine, in the TI line? He told me what he was doing, and he was talking to me. And ever since that, he has been my teacher. He lets me know. See, my phone charged all night. And now I am just not turning my phone on. And it charged. They normally take a picture. I didn't take a picture this time, but that's okay. So the wire to hook up my phone is not that long. I wish it was as long as this goddamn wire on a goddamn mouse. Mouse goes all the way to the other side of the table. Who needs a line that fucking long? Gets in my way. So now here, this is a Asian man, okay? You have to watch the movie or have watched the movie, Oh, I was talking about here. I was talking about how they don't betray that we are their energy. But however, they always are using us, and they give us the word token. So token, what does it do? It's like a dragon. It's like a syndrome. The word, it goes all through us. So now we even say token, and we give the word to our children, and our children give it to their children, that we are the token. If you look at the word token, you will find we are their energy. We are their fucking energy. They need us. For every fucking thing they do, they need us. They need us. they cannot survive. They can only survive, I think it was 4 to 5 generations without us. Within the 4th generation, they will begin to mildew and shit without the melanated man. This is why they will come and kill us or massacre us, not kill, massacre us, and then take our females or a few men for their women so that they can multiply with us. Because now they are multiplying together, they breed. When it comes to us, they begin to multiply. So I guess that's why they always deal with numbers. So then they come to multiply with us. And if the baby is dark enough, is bright enough, and it stays pink, especially if the baby stays pink, or while they are so elated, they take the baby and put the baby back into their fold, Sometimes they will still even take the half-breed, like Bob Marley, he was robbed of his mind because his dad had sold him, He thought he was all up there and he became this and that in everyone's mind, Then he went a record, They tell me too much, don't tell me your shit. So, so Bob Marley, so he's like a half-breed. He can go on the melanated side and he can go on the non-melanated side. Sometimes he went on the non-melanated side and he produced babies that are bright enough for them to take and put back in the fold, and then they can live more generations, you see. So when they say they are pure blood and you are still here today, no, you are not. Somewhere you have nigger in you, since you call us niggers, but you are the true nigger. Now I want to get here because this is something else that Amy goes through, and Amy can explain it so much better. However, I don't watch movies with Amy. Amy's not into, just like anyone else. They have a program where she's not interested in anything I do. I'm just interested in what she does. Because what Amy was doing to me, that was going to free my ass. So I'm not going to just sit back when she has opened up a door and I'm just going to sit so far back. You cannot even see me in the audience. Hell no. I'm going to go and get on that motherfucking stage. And I did. And I was the only one to video of the meeting. Well, anyway, he is fighting an Asian. It is only an illusion. This is what they do to Amy. Amy is fighting something there. And she can tell you who it is, what they look like, how tall they are, the clothes they have on, everything. And they come to Amy on a wire. And remember I said that bitch is bald head, right? But this is not the picture. This is a picture they fucked this man up, And I forget what happened in the movie. However, somehow he is living only on a machine. He does not even need to see or his hand see. So he is a machine still living. And this is how they do a lot of people now in the hospitals. They hook you up to all this kind of shit. No time ago, maybe they did not put chips in you, but today they will put chips in you so that they can operate your ass and you do exactly what they want you to do. Although you think these are your thoughts, they are not. There are articles written of people who got other people's body parts, and they begin to think and eat and do some of the things the person whose body part they got, like they got a lung or a heart or liver, whatever the fuck they give you from someone else, even if the person is dead, because they're making us all into Frankensteins, because they want to keep what Inky was doing going, and that kind of makes a rip between Inky and Anu and the rest of the family too. But we will not let them destroy our family like that. Although we know Inky started the shit, but we still will not let these motherfuckers destroy not our galactic family. So he is hooked up like that, and some people they have like that, and then they have they snatched his name real quick, that's right. But he is also, they ran on about Dick Cheney. I knew you would not snatch his name for long because I have other words that I connect his name to. Here's a dick and a genie. So he has a dick on a chain. A very little dick on the chain, I may say. He has to be. That's why he needs a battery. Tricky dick bastard. And there again is your red-haired female. There he is. You see? It says duck. And he is the target. And he is boyhead. See, they play a game with you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having a guy on the wire with the bald head, the melanated man, they put the melanated man on the wire with the hair because, you know, so many of them are on the wire, even if they have dreads. Yeah, he is the target and he is bald-headed. Even the non-melanated men, when you're bald-headed, they still have more access to your mind than anyone else's. And a lot of you who are bald-headed like this, they are skinheads. You think you are moving through life and you think your life is fine and this and that, but pay attention to those around you. They have you so apathetic that you cannot see those suffering who are in your face every day. You do not see them suffering. You do not feel it because you're so apathetic because they have you so fucking bald-headed. And a lot of the basketball players, it was funny, they all start wearing braids, and then one got his hair cut off and the rest got his hair cut off. I did not even know about targeted individual. However, when I saw that shit, I told my children, I said, it must be some form of a secret society they have joined. Didn't I know about how they can read your mind? Amy can tell you that too. Very well. She can speak it as well as them because she studies so much. Now he is bald-headed. He is of another nation too, I think. Because they also have the Mexicans, the Cubans, anyone going around with a fucking bald head so they can have complete access of your mind and you won't even know it. At least someone with dreads or someone with hair can figure out these motherfuckers are fucking me up. You know, like David Chappelle. He is so bald-headed, they thought that since he is bald-headed and they programmed him to have an Asian female, they thought they could program to put him in a dress shade. Where's David Chappelle today? Does not even do his own comedy. If he does, it is not, it has not been televised. See, here's another one that says, we stop the pain, And that was the redhead people, and the one who is hooked up. He is a machine himself, can operate a machine without even looking at it. Oh, wow. Anyway, and you notice he is pink, right? Yeah, because the pink people, they're the only ones to bring about this type of progress. So, one day I was getting on the bus, right? I was waiting for the bus. There was a female standing next to me, and we were about the same age, so we were just talking. There was another female, she had her son. And her son and her, they were connecting with each other, I just was noticing them, they were there. And other people were there, So, I get on the bus, and I'm going to come back. I can talk my ass off.